Hey folks, Dan Frio, the rate updates. Today is February 17th, 2021. Stock market down, rates up. Is it a bad day? Maybe not necessarily. Don't go away, we'll be right back. We started the day with the news out that retail sales jumped 5.3%. That was above expectations. What's actually causing retail sales, meaning people are buying and buying and buying, but you're thinking, well, there's millions of people out of work, so how are they buying? Well, one, a lot of people, or the majority of people didn't lose their job. They're still making money. They're getting stimulus checks. You can't go out like on Friday nights or Saturday nights. My wife, we would go to dinner, go out and have some drinks, maybe see a movie, a concert or whatever. And we'll spend, we were talking last night, I was talking with my kids, we'll spend probably, I hate to say, but $150, $200 on a Saturday night just doing stuff. I can't do that anymore. So I got $200, every weekend. Now I got an extra $1,000 a month that I just didn't entertain myself with. What am I doing with that money? Record amounts of people are paying down debt and spending online. So let's get on to what's happening today in the markets and why. So right now, right here, you can see U.S. retail sales leaped by 5.3%, basically on stimulus checks. So that should be good news for the market. Well, the tough thing is the market's already, priced in a lot of this stuff. And you're gonna see profit taking in some areas. Plus, what we want to also watch are bond yields, because as bond prices, as we learned yesterday, as bond yields move up, people will move more into bonds than stocks, but not until those yields get up. Like you can see right now, the 10-year Treasury is at 1.277. I'm still going to invest in the stock market and or other investments because, Treasury yields aren't giving me enough to even really put me past inflation. And we learned about inflation yesterday. So, but you're going to see, profit taking in some areas and so forth. There are still pockets of this economy or in the stock market that's just taking off like gangbusters. You can see right here, this is a live Yahoo Finance thing. They're going over right now cannabis stocks. And what I follow on here is cannabis, Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. Those are my sweet spots right now, but I'm still heavily on the bandwagon of cryptocurrencies. Okay, so the stock market, is it a good time to buy or not? Yeah, be careful. Be careful on when you step in. Like I do it, I dollar cost average, meaning I buy like every month, every paycheck, every Friday, I set a specific amount. So let's say, for example, every month or every week on a Friday, I buy, let's say $500 of Bitcoin. And I do it week after week after week. So I'm buying less when it's high, but I'm buying more when it's low. So that's what I am personally doing. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a wealth advisor. I'm not a stock broker. I'm a mortgage guy, guys. If you're looking for a mortgage, you're building a house, refinancing a house, buying a house, I would love to help you. If you already have a quote, send me your quote. Let's see if we can reduce your payments or, and reduce your rate and save you some money. I got multiples today. I'll show you, this is the back of these. But so far this morning, I just logged in 15 minutes ago. I already got 2 quotes out, and one I'm actually beating the rate by 1/8 and saving them. The cost at their current lender is $4,300. Mine's $1,900 total. So I'm saving them, $2,300, $2,400 in cost. That's real money, guys. So what do we do with that money? We're good stewards with our money. We invest it. How do we invest it? And that's what I'm showing you on the channel. So stocks right now, I think are a little overpriced. I'm not really jumping on that bandwagon of stocks in general. What I do like is cryptocurrencies, and that's what I'm going to focus on today. Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are the positions that I hold. Let's see what they're doing today. Bitcoin is up 5.5% in the last 24 hours. Guys, these trade all day, every day. So there is no set time for like 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. No, these trade 24/7. So I have positions in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. So let's see what those have done. Let's go over the past week. 15% for Bitcoin, 5%, 5.5% for Ethereum, We go down to Litecoin, 26% up in the past week, and Bitcoin Cash is up 47% for the week. Guys, the week. Now, you might say, Dan, this is overblown. It's overbought. It's too expensive. But if you do it carefully, what I do is I monitor this stuff. I have 3 computer screens. If you could see my office, I got 3 computer screens. I got one computer screen is basically dedicated to tickers. I watch what's going on with the mortgage markets. I watch what's going on with Bitcoin, and I watch what's going on with the stock market. That's how I know how to tell you guys or advise, here's what I'm doing on a daily basis. So I would highly suggest, the person canceled yesterday because we had a snowstorm, but I had a cryptocurrency expert that was coming in yesterday to do the show, to teach you guys a little bit more in depth about cryptocurrency. We rescheduled that for next Tuesday because of the snowstorm. But Bitcoin and the altcoins are still in my wheelhouse. So let's see what the markets are doing. This is a snapshot of the stocks that I hold as well as that I watch. So the first portion up here, you might say, Dan, that is way too many stocks to hold. There's a reason for my madness, guys. So that being said, let's scroll down and see where things are. But what I do want to focus on again is, like I said before, the cryptocurrencies, and the play that I also play with that is blockchain. And if you don't know about blockchain, it is going to revolutionize the world. Please make sure you watch or look up on YouTube blockchains. I have a video on that as well. But just do a YouTube search for that, and you're going to see a bazillion things to more explain that to you. I'm trying to have the person that comes in next week put it in just pure English because I watch videos and study this every day, and a lot of these techies are way over my head, and I think I'm pretty up on this stuff. So let's go on to what's going on in this arena. So you go down through, and we have the Bitcoin Trust or Bitcoin Cash. I added to this position last week. It is up 8% today. Look at this one here. This is Load, which is a Bitcoin mining company. Guys, this is today. It's up 175% today. You might say that's absurd. I'll take it because, like I was explaining to you before, stop losses on your stocks. So what happens with the stock is I ride my stock prices up. So let's say I buy a stock at 10 bucks. All right. I monitor that stock and it goes up to 12. What I usually do is I'll put a stop loss, meaning what the stop loss does is it puts a trade in for me that if the stock hits that particular dollar figure or price, it instantaneously sells it. So if I buy this stock at 10, it goes to 12, I'll probably put a stop loss in at 10 to say, if it drops below 10, let's say I go on vacation, I'm not paying attention and something just craters that stock. As soon as it starts to drop and it hits 10, it automatically kicks in a sell order on my behalf, predetermined to sell that stock. So what I do is I move those increments up as my price goes up. So let's say, for example, that I bought the stock at 10, it goes to 12. Well, I'll put the stop loss at 10. So I know I'm at least going to break even. Won't make any money at that point, but I'll break even. Now it goes to 15. Well, I might move my stop loss up to 12. Now I'm putting in a 20% return on my money. That stock goes to 20. I'll move my stop loss up to maybe a 16 level. So if it starts to drop, it hits 16, I'm out. And that makes sure that I don't go in the complete red. There's always a stop loss in those stocks. So in the event that it does crater at some point, like this, if it could, this stock that we're going over, it could crater 100% tomorrow, but I'm going to put a stop loss on this thing probably at 5. Let me show you that again. I bought this at I think like $1, if that, and so now I'm going to put a stop loss in at 5. So if and when this starts to drop again, I'm already in the money. I made the money. I'm comfortable with that return. It's 5 times my money, 5x. I'll take it. Okay, so that's how I protect myself in regards to stocks. Bitcoin Trust is up 4.83% today. The Ethereum, for some reason, Ethereum is lagging right now. This is probably where I'm going to add to my position here very soon. It's up 1.79%. Now let's get to the blockchains. So this was a miner, okay? There's a difference between a miner and a blockchain. So you have to learn these things. But guys, I don't have all day to go over these with you. So please do your research on what miners do and what blockchains do. So now we go down to the blockchains. Let's see what the blockchains are doing. Hive, it is up 9.6% today. Today. Marathon up 3.99% today, and Riot is up 14.47 today. Okay, these are where I'm really focusing my efforts, but I'm making sure I put stop losses in on these. Riot, I'm almost sure I got into Riot at $14 a share within 60 days ago. So you can look at those charts to see where that is going. So that's my positions there. Cannabis took a huge hit last week, and it's still in the red. You can see right here, Sundial is a way I play that. It's down 15% today. So you might be thinking, Dan, you leverage a lot of risky stuff. I kind of do, but I try to play it as safe as I possibly can. But if you notice down through here, I hold positions in Google, Amazon, Apple, Ford, Facebook. A lot of these things you've heard of, but you have to, as an investor, I have to try to, I won't say roll the dice on some of these. But if you do your research and you understand what cryptocurrency is, it's going to change the world, and it could change your financial life. So that being said, let's see what's going on with the dollar. The dollar is up. It shouldn't be up, guys. It shouldn't be up. I'm just going to say that. If we're printing money like it's cotton candy and we're giving it out on a daily basis, basically to everybody, if you have more of something, keep printing and printing and printing, it's going to devalue anything it is. Think of a trading card. If you have one trading card, it's worth a lot of money. But if you have that same trading card and you have 1 million of them, that thing might be worth a penny. So the more of something usually deteriorates the value. So this should be dropping. We're above the line again, but we're really close to this line. If the dollar spikes, that would completely surprise me. If it falls, I would not be surprised in that area. So let's see what's going on in the real estate and the bond market. Mortgage-backed securities, if you follow me, this is why most people follow me. Mortgage-backed securities got crushed yesterday. This number here represents what's going on with the price of a mortgage-backed security bond. As the price goes up, rates come down. Well, yesterday we had a bloodbath. And you can see in the past couple days, we went from here to here. Dude, that is a huge move. Huge. I haven't seen a reversal like this in some time. You can go back to when the pandemic started a year ago. You did have a crush. Look at this. That's probably the biggest swing I've ever seen in my whole career of 33 years of doing this. But we're starting to retrieve back. Look, we went from 14, now we're up 16. So I think this is going to. My thought is because the stimulus package is basically going to get approved and sent out, and then they're talking even more and more and more. I see bond yields, probably increasing. We had a huge increase recently. But I see the MBS market or mortgage rates easing some. We should be back to the 200-day moving average. I would say within a week or two. That's what I'm betting on. And with all my research doing, we should not have had this big of a correction. So I'm looking for a retrieval. My assumption is today we should be up about 20 to 25. And if you want to find that out, stay tuned and watch my video tonight around 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. And I'll go through this more in detail. So hope you like what you see. You found out some information. Please check in on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, blockchains, and mining companies because they're only going to go up. So I am loading up on those. So do your research for entertainment purposes and educate you guys yourself on all these industries. God bless. Be a financial steward of your money and do your research. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.